What's going on, guys? I am Crimson CBAD, and we are back with a Wi-Fi battle in the OU tier against DIGLETT'S other hand. The link to his Twitter and his YouTube will be in the description below. Make sure you guys go check him out. He is a crazy awesome battler. He's an up-and-coming PokeTuber. So like I said, go support him, go subscribe to him, check out his content. We did feature him on another battle on the channel. You can go check that out as well. We are going to go ahead and hop right on into this. I am bringing the Garchomp, the Dragonite, the Rotom Wash, the Slowbro, the Mega Metagross, and the Clefable. DIGLETT'S other hand is bringing the Beedrill, the Bisharp, he's bringing his own Clefable, Chandelure. He's also bringing a Rotom Wash, and he's bringing a Terrakion. So we're going to go ahead and hop right on into this. And if you guys haven't yet, make sure you poke that like button. We're shooting for 10 likes in all of our ORAS Wi-Fi battles. You guys have been coming out, showing the support. So I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So I'm going to lead off with Land Sharpedo, the Garchomp. He goes off into Joyous, the Terrakion. He didn't want to take this Earthquake, so he is going to switch out, and I'm going to go straight up for a Stealth Rock here. I'm going to set up the Stealth Rocks because seeing that Beedrill on his team, seeing that Chandelure on his team, I want to get that nice 25% damage off. So now I go for a Poison Jab. I carry it just for this Fairy type. Fairy typing with the Clefable, with Florges that often come through to these OU battles. So he goes for a Moonblast, and unfortunately for him, we're going to eat that up. So the poison damage, though, from that Poison Jab is going to be enough to take out To the Moon. So here I am thinking, oh, you know, we're all big and powerful. We got a Garchomp on the field, you know. What's a Garchomp to whatever he's going to bring out next? So down goes To the Moon, the Clefable, and he's actually going to come through with I Am So Fancy, the Chandelure. And what I really like about people bringing in these lower tier Pokemon to the higher tier battles is that they catch me off guard. For instance, Chandelure with an HP Ice. What's a Land Sharpedo to an HP Ice from a Chandelure? Anyways, so I'm going to go out into Sears, the Rotom Wash. I'm going to hopefully get him to force a switch. He does switch out, and predicting the switch, I go for a Volt Switch and not a Hydro Pump, because I want to keep this momentum going after taking out To the Moon. So we are going to Volt Switch right on out of here. And what I want to do is I want to go out into something that's going to be bulky enough to take this thing out in one hit. So I'm going to go out into Gen 1 or our Dragonite, because we're adamant, we carry the Lum, we carry the Multi-Scale, and he's just a powerhouse. He's an absolute powerhouse. So we see the leftovers on the Rotom Wash, and he outspeeds, and he's going to go for a Volt Switch, which is really unfortunate because he does break the Multi-Scale with that Volt Switch. So Multi-Scale being broken, he goes out into I Am So Fancy, the Chandelure, and I Am So Fancy, although it took out Garchomp, wants nothing to do with this outrage, because he's about to catch this work. He's just about to catch this work. So down goes I Am So Fancy to that just monstrous outrage. And now he's going to go out in a Checkmate. I guess he wanted a safe switch in the Checkmate, which is his Bisharp, and I was sleeping on Bisharp, so expect Wi-Fi battles this week. I'm going to have a Bisharp. So he goes for a Sucker Punch here. I'm going to go for an Outrage. He does resist that, but I still wanted to see how much it could do. Even though we are locked in at this point, you know, I'm going to make it seem like, oh, I wanted to see how much it would do. So we're still locked in Outrage. He goes for another Sucker Punch, and Gen 1 is going to go down. So he might have just wanted that safe switch in and start getting those Sucker Punches off. And here's a misplay on my part. I forgot Clefairy was weak to Steel. I always remember that fairies are weak to Poison. I always forget they're weak to Steel. So down goes Anti-Gengar to that Iron Head. Huge mess up on my part. So I'm going to go out and I Don't Mess With You, the Mega Metagross, because Mega Metagross doesn't, you don't want to mess with Mega Metagross. Mega Metagross doesn't want to mess with you. So we got Tough Claws, we got Adamant Nature. We're going to see what we can do to this thing. I'm predicting the Sucker Punch to come through. I don't know where it was, but we're just going to go for this Hammer Arm. And Hammer Arm's 4 times effective against Checkmate. Checkmate's going to go down. We do get the Speed Drop, unfortunately. We are attacking Speed Invested. With that Speed Investment, with that -1 speed, this Terrakion is about to outspeed me, unfortunately. We see the Rocks damage come up from this Terrakion. He goes for an EQ. It is not Stab, so in my mind, I know we can take that EQ. We won't take it well, but we're going to take it. So we're just going to go, we see the Life Orb on the Terrakion. We're just going to go for a Meteor Mash here. Hope we connect, and we do. So we get that nice Meteor Mash off Terrakion. So we're starting to catch up. We're starting to play catch up because that misplay with the Anti-Gengar, the Clefable, was definitely crucial in my opinion. Definitely crucial. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, well on my Mega Beedrill, I run Giga Drain, Knockoff, Poison Jab, U-Turn. He does not run that. He runs Protect, and I'm like, what is he trying to do? What is he trying to do? What's a Mega Beedrill to a Mega Metagross? So I'm going for a Zen Headbutt. Of course he protected. Seeing I want to go for the Zen Headbutt, he goes for the Drill Run, and I did not know Mega Beedrills carry Drill Run, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I'm going to go on to not David the Slowbro, because I'm going to try and get a Psychic off, hoping he goes for another Drill Run or something, but he carries the U-turn. U-turn's going to come through. We're going to take it. I wish we would have taken that better, but we didn't because of that adaptability. So he's going to go back, and there's a lot of Volt turning on his team, which I'm not the world's biggest fan of, because it does get a little annoying after a while, but I have seen worse. I have seen a lot worse than just 2 Pokemon with Volt turns, so we get that Psychic off. He eats that up. I was hoping we could, if we would have switched out here to get this Regenerator off, we might have been able to take this Volt Switch better, but we didn't switch out. We don't take that Volt Switch very well. Down goes Not David. So now we're left with Sears the Rotom Wash, and he Volt turns back. He's going to have to go out into his Mega Beedrill, and I have to go out into, he goes out into his only other option. I go onto my own, which is Sears, and at this point I'm thinking, okay, we're a bulky little washing machine. What can we do? He goes for the Poison Jab. We take it. I'm going to try and get the burn off because I want those lefties recovery, and I want to be able to take one more hit because I honestly didn't think a Hydro Pump at this range would have killed, or a Volt Switch. So we get the lefties recovery, so we know we can live one more move from this thing because we're a bulky little dishwasher. Washing machine, dishwasher, whatever he is. So he goes for the Poison Jab. We live that Poison Jab, but he does not get the Poison, and this Hydro Pump connects. So that was a ton of luck right there on our side. And down goes that Mega Beedrill. So at this point, we have Sears the Rotom Wash, and we have Argula the Rotom Wash. And it's about to be a speed tie of the century because Argula comes through, and he takes rock damage. So we're pretty much even health, even everything. That speed tie comes through in his favor, and that Volt Switch goes off, and Sears does not live. So if you guys thought this battle was crazy, make sure you poke that like button. Make sure you guys go follow Diglett's Other Hand on Twitter. Give him a shout out. Subscribe to his channel on YouTube if you like his content. He's got some awesome content. He's a crazy good battler, as you guys just saw. So with that, guys, we've got a giveaway going on. Make sure you enter that. I will announce the winners of that. I've got 3 winners in that one. I will announce that tomorrow with the new giveaway video. We also have a Storm Silver Nuzlocke on the channel. Go check that out and subscribe because we've got double daily uploads. So with that, guys, I am Crimson CBAD, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later!